fix that. Alright, you guys, welcome back to a video finally. I know it's been a minute, and we are starting this video off somewhere that we have not been in a while. And I'm sure you could figure it out by the back roads if you've watched the other videos, but we are back at the shop because we're finally doing some work on the GTR. Nothing crazy. It doesn't need anything crazy, but it's time to do some maintenance. The number one thing that I'm doing right now is putting new brake pads in because I don't know if these are OEM pads, I don't know if they're track pads, I don't know if they're just really bad pads in general, but they are squeaking like crazy, and this is what they sound like every time I stop. So I don't know, but it's annoying, and I got new pads. They're supposed to be quieter. So that's the first thing on the to-do list today, along with a couple other things, a little more exciting things that we'll get into in a little bit here. First things first though, we got to spend probably at least 20 minutes struggling to get the GTR on the lift because it's really hard to get it lined up properly on here. And then it's going to take a while for everything to cool down because our brakes are hot, the engine's hot. Everything that we're trying to work near is going to be extremely warm, so we'll probably just have to chill out for a little bit and let it cool down. Alright, first things first. Simple, cheap mod. I think these are like $40 Canadian. Whiteline sway bar bushings. I thought I had a little bit of a weird suspension clunk just going over small bumps when I was going slow, and everything that I read said it could be the sway bar bushings. So that's when I'm replacing. It was like $40, so I thought just order them, we'll throw them in. So we've got the car up on the lift. Jacob's a little warm. And yeah, I'm assuming we just have to take off. Oh geez, this is dark. Okay, so I'm just assuming we gotta take off this little splash guard thing here, and we should be able to get to the sway bar and everything behind it. So we're just gonna do that right now. All right, so this should probably be the easiest install in the world. It's literally that bolt, that bolt, that bolt, and that bolt. So just on each side, we pry off the old bushing, put on the new bushings, bada boom, bada bing, Jacob's titties. All right, like I said, world's easiest install. Unbolt it, the sway bar comes down, boom, bracket off, bushing off. They actually don't look bad. They're a little like loose, I guess, compared to this, but wait, which way was that? This way. Literally that, and that is it. So that's nice. Probably one of the easiest installs we've ever done on this thing, yeah? Look at this, we're done.
What's the torque spec on that?
69 foot-pounds,
hey,
or 420 inch-pounds.
Sick.
Yeah, so look at me, I'm leaking. Okay, well that was easy. On to mod 2. So it looks like we should just have to pop out these pins, pop this out, and then you can pull the pads that way.
You'll have to depress your fucking...
The rotors, yeah, or calipers. I hate that. That's the one thing I hate about brakes, is trying to depress the calipers. It's literally the hardest part. We're gonna show you guys how to do this because it literally took us like, what?
10 minutes?
Like 10 minutes, 5 minutes was trying to mess with the pins, trying to get them out because they're really annoying when they get kind of stuck in there. But basically, I'm sure you guys have seen this before, somewhere. You're gonna take these two pins out, you hammer them through all the way, you take out this little metal bracket thing, I don't even know what you would call it, and you can literally, by hand, push the caliper or the pistons in, and just pull the brake pads out, slide the new ones in, and reverse order everything. So we are gonna do that. So those are the pins out, easy peasy. And then we just use a punch to get it out the rest of the way. And then this is a part where you kind of need, well, it's nice to have two people because the pin starts kind of getting misaligned and it's really stuck in there with friction. So I'm gonna get Jacob to kind of hold this. You don't have to be filming this, but we'll show you guys after. Oh, dude, look at me. Like, I'm just dripping. This is gross. Okay, so we got the pins out. It just takes a little bit of messing around, but you can get them out. This literally just pops off, and then you can just pull on the pads. Boom. The pistons are compressed enough to pull them out. 1, 2, and then you just slip the new ones in. Well, since we're basically GTR techs, the rear brakes are already done, and Jacob's just pulling off the wheels for the front. Oh my god. Once again, massive brakes.
Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what? Someone hit your block up, I tell you if it was us.
Alright guys, so basically the front's the same. You start off with the two smaller pins, you take off the little metal brackets. The only difference is there are two large pins that are 13 mils on the back of the rotor, and they literally just unscrew, and then you can pull the pin out and remove the extremely large pads.
Yes. Oh, there it goes.
Face is dirtier, let's see. it looks like you got socked in the face.
Fuck, I wish.
I don't know what my face looks like. Oh Jesus. Yo. We look like idiots. Alright boys, we gotta test the pads after we put them in, obviously. We didn't bleed any of the fluid because we never actually opened anything up. We just compressed the pistons and the caliper. I don't know if you have to bleed them or not. You shouldn't have to, but right now the pad does feel a little bit squishier, or the pedal feels a little bit squishier than it usually does. So we'll see after we drive it for a little bit, but oh, those stopped pretty good. That wasn't even like trying hard.
No noise.
It's an SUV. Just a ghost cop turns on its lights. Fuck! Alright, I'll find the next turn off, I guess.
Oh, fuck.
Whoa!
It makes you dizzy.
Dude, and that's just like they're just pause quiet, like daily driver pads. They're not performance pads. So that's really good. I'm impressed. I like that.
That's
and,
nuts.
You guys, I know you couldn't hear because there wasn't anything, but there's no noise now. So that is what we were looking for. I'm extremely happy because, dude, especially pulling into the underground parking lot in the gym, like going down that little ramp the whole way down. And then when you open the garage door, you just hear it like fucking echoing underneath. And I'm just like, oh my god.
And so do you feel a difference between like stopping power?
Let's see. Like maybe 10% less powerful.
So like...
Not enough to matter daily driving. Yeah.
And these pads are like $150?
$130 Canadian for all 4 pads. Anyone who tells you, oh, you buy a GTR, maintenance is expensive, your brake's gonna be $4,000. No, they're not. Like, I can get like Brembo rotor discs from Rock Auto and carbon ceramic brake pads for 2,400 Canadian shipped, which I know is a lot. Like, that's a lot for brakes on a car, but the dealership is minimum $4,000 for brakes on these things. So that's why everyone always freaks out, like, oh, maintenance is lots. The oil change was $60, $70.
Yeah.
Transmission fluid and a filter, I think that'll be around, I want to say 400. So I'm going to be doing that and the brakes all within the next year. So that'll be about a year of ownership and $3,000.
Oh, you didn't see the hole.
No,
Oh,
$3,000 worth of maintenance, I guess. So yeah, that's a lot, but brakes I won't have to do again for another 50,000 kilometers. Transmission I won't have to do again for, I want to say, another 660 if I'm correct. And oil is whatever, right? So it's not that expensive. It's what you want, and this is what I wanted. So whoever said brakes are too much. All right, now for the actual somewhat cool mod. We already put one side in. I'm not gonna show the process of fitting them, but I got some forged carbon hood scoops for this guy because you know I'm gonna go the forged carbon route on this car. Just I think it'll look good with the blue, and obviously it does because this looks amazing. We'll get some better clips of it later, but I'm just pulling off the other hood scoop. It's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. There's 2 screws holding on the little vent that pushes air down to the turbo area, and then it literally just slides off. And then you have 2 8mm bolts, or nuts I guess, and then it just pops right out. So easy peasy. Let's see. Yeah, so actually they use a little bit of tape, hey, or like double-sided tape.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. I didn't do that, but maybe we'll take them out and do that later.
That is a good idea.
I never really thought of that.
Scratch up your paint.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, that's actually a really good idea. These require a little bit. I did have to sand the corners down a little bit just to make it fit 100% proper. I haven't done the other scoop yet, so we'll have to see. I think that's this one. Haven't seen how it fits without any sanding, but the other one was fairly decent. This one looks actually almost better. This one might not need any sanding.
Damn.
6, so we just got to put these like bolt things in, and then yeah, bolt it up, and hopefully it's fine. Oh, that sounds good. I hope they can hear that. All right, guys. So obviously Alright guys, so today is obviously a different day than from when we started this video, and that's mostly just because I wanted to wash the car up before I showed you guys the hood scoops after they were finished. There's a lot of like sanding water and dirt and stuff all over the car, so what we're gonna do right now is we are out just taking some photos of the car. There's it's some like really different lighting right now. It's very gold and hazy out due to the smoke from BC and Saskatchewan fires, which you guys can kind of see right here. Yeah, the lighting's pretty dope, so we're just gonna go out and take some photos. We already stopped at one place, and I'm gonna show you guys the hood scoops right after this, so stick around for that. Being at a school campus does not make me miss school at all. I absolutely hated school. Absolutely hated it. Good thing we're never going back, baby. Is way right there. Trying to get some cool long lenses of the GTR because we are on this cool little road. It's hard to tell. Let's see. Do that. Yeah. Oh, starlight's not on. That's something I don't show very often. Swing. Still my favorite mod that I'll be doing to this car in a while, so. Actually, I don't know, the hood scoops were pretty sick. Don't mind if I do. My guy made it. He made it. I was not expecting that. Yo, cool angle though right here. Bam. So it's definitely been a while since my last video, and that's mostly, well, okay, there's a couple of reasons. One, there hasn't been anything to film. There just hasn't been anything going on that is film worthy, and I'm not gonna be one of those people that just throws up random junk on YouTube. Unless you guys think this is random junk, then whatever, but I digress. Basically, nothing really has been going on, and the past, I don't know, 8 days or so, I've been dealing with stomach issues. So I've been like knocked out on the couch. This is probably one of the first days where I'm actually feeling better. So that was about 5 or 6 days straight of just crazy stomach pains, fever, headache, and it wasn't COVID. I tested negative for it. So don't know what to tell you there. I'm thinking Kaylee tried to poison me. I didn't think he actually did it, but he's currently running down all of these stairs up there. So you can see him Yeah, he's at the bottom now. This guy gets a hold of one long lens and decides he wants to take pictures off of the roof of everything. Should I downshift?
Yeah.
Oh, that was a weak one.
If it isn't our greatest opposition.
The Federals. It's our best friends. Holy fuck! Dude, what? I don't even know if it caught. We're like really rushing to try and get this shot. We just want some shots in the lightning, if at all possible. Oh, is someone up there? Oh, yo, they put rocks!
No!
No way, they put rocks, bro.
Dude, and it would have worked.
It would have, 100%. Well, might as well join them. Wow. Wow, dude. I know. Whoa. Dude, this storm is insane. We're probably gonna leave soon because it's supposed to hail. And obviously, obviously I don't want my car to get hailed on. Unexpected. Whoa. Yo, that was wild. I don't know what it is with us ending vlogs off with thunderstorms, because the Starlight, which is the last video we uploaded, yeah, it was also a thunderstorm. And we haven't had any crazy rain or thunder since, probably almost since then.
Yeah.
I don't think there's been anything, but here we are. We're about to hit the ledge tunnel, so we might as well do a quick little something. Keep the camera just pointed straight, because I guarantee the sound is way too fucking loud for the microphone. Oh, I'm scared of cops, We really want to get a night shot with the lights and the rain and shit, so Jacob's gonna go out there, try and get a photo of my car at the stoplight. Hopefully it looks good.
Let's go.
Does it look good?
Yeah, it looks decent.
Yo, I thought you were gonna be there. Oh shit. That's pretty cool.